Around when I was 10, my grandma, who was my rock, who is everything to me, who did everything for me since I was obviously born, she passed away, and that destroyed my whole family. My mom was so depressed. Like, she made my whole family depressed. I felt like I was lost. I didn't have my rock next to me anymore. Like, she wasn't there to hold me together. I know I was only 10, but still, like, she held me like she was my glue. Like, cried in her room for days, for almost a month. Like, it was super hard, and I felt lost. And at that time, I didn't know that God would always be there for me. God changed my life for the better. I was praying every night, every morning, and most of my prayers were being answered because He's always there. And no matter what you're going through, He's always gonna have a healing hand on you because He's your God. Like, He's everything to you. Like, no matter what you're going through, no matter anything that has happened to you, like, He's gonna make everything better. He's gonna put amazing people in your life who are gonna help you through all your hard troubles, through everything, because they're speaking His word. Like, that's how He is talking to you, is through these people that you have in your life. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way. I wouldn't want to be lost anymore. I'm glad that I have God in my life to change me and to make me a better person.
Time where I felt lost or broken is pretty much right now. I mean, I'm going through a lot. I don't know what career path I want to take, and I've been going through a lot of things personally, like with heartbreaks and stuff like that. But I know that all this stuff that is happening to me right now, with being stressed with school and having this really bad heartbreak that I'm going through right now, is gonna like make me a stronger person, and I'm gonna overcome this, because I know that every time I think about it, I always think about God, and I'm praying to God, and I know that at the end of my prayer I feel a lot better. Or even then, if I don't feel as comfortable after my prayer, I come to church, and this is exactly where I'm at right now. And just being here at church and just praying and going to adoration, it makes a difference, because I feel a lot more relieved, I guess, or I have like less weight off my shoulders. Like, I feel just at peace. When I go to adoration, I pray and I stay silent. I stay silent for like at least 5 minutes, and in the process of me being in silence and praying, I feel like He's healing me through that, because I feel at peace at the end of my prayer. The struggles that I'm going through right now are just preparing me for the struggles that I'm going to have in the future. And that is why God is making me a stronger person, because He's healing me, and He will continue to heal me. God has really changed me in so many ways, and He's impacted my life.
So, I've felt lost quite a few times in my life already, and I feel like when I felt most lost was around halfway through my high school years, when I was a sophomore. And I've never really been an outgoing person or anyone that could just easily talk to other people and just make friends like nothing. It's always been hard for me to be able to reach out to people, because in middle school, there's times where I'd get bullied here and there, but I feel like once I got to sophomore year, it got to the point where anything that I had gone through just kind of piled up, and I just remember the last thing that just broke me was losing a very close family member, and it was unexpected, so I feel like that was the thing that just broke me. And at that point, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to even react to the situation, or how to help my family out in this hard time that we were going through. But I had this realization that I needed something more than what I already had in my life. And I guess I didn't really know what it was at the time. Yes, my faith was kind of there, but it wasn't something that I was really putting in time to grow in or time to spread my faith even. That's when I ended up, by chance, getting confirmed just a couple months later. I also was able to attend an Acts retreat, which it was just an eye-opening experience for me. And I think when I got to that retreat and I went through it, I was able to realize that there is that support system that you need, and these kids that I've never ever known were there for me. But in the end, like even now, looking back, it wasn't that those kids were there, but that God was working through them, and He put them in my life for a reason. And there's even some of them that are still in my life today, and they have a huge impact on how I'm living my life today and how I've grown in my faith. After I went on that Acts retreat, I think what I was able to take in from it and what I feel really helps me to get past that just really rough patch in my life was that I remember there was one moment in the retreat where I just felt the Holy Spirit all in that room. It was just this warmth and like this thing that just was so overwhelming that I couldn't help but to break out into tears. And I just remember standing there and I was crying. I was just looking down and I was bawling my eyes out. And I don't want to say I felt alone, but right after I was there maybe a minute or two just by myself, and I remember this one person in particular came around and he put his arm around me and he just kind of hugged me. And to me, that was kind of like, you're not alone, I'm here for you. I didn't even see it as that person. I didn't even know the person. Even now we're not that close, but I remember when I had that hug from someone that I had never really known at all and still don't even know that well. I could just feel that was God speaking to me and saying that you're not alone. There are people here for you. And throughout that whole weekend, He continued to show me that. And even beyond that weekend was just the kickstart of that feeling of I have people here for me and I'm not alone and I don't have to go through this alone. So even after getting off retreat 2 years later, today, there's still people that I went on retreat with that continue to do that for me and provide that for me. Whether it just be a simple text saying I'm praying for you, or whether it be them talking me through a problem. God continues to show me that His love is for everyone and it's for me too, and that if I really just give myself to Him, that He'll take these worries away and I won't have to bear with them anymore.